Hi everyone, and welcome to Into Enlightenment with me, Nancy. Oh, what a beautiful day here. It was supposed to rain all day and it has not. So I have been running around. I want you to know that I have meditated and called in my angels. I wanted to pull an oracle card. Also during 2 oracle cards, and then I'll be using the Mindscapes Tarot along with the Psychic Tarot, which I love. I'm going to use the 22 Archangels Oracle to start off our message, and then I'm going to pull the Faces of Oshun Oracle to set how this tarot card read is going to resonate. When I meditated, I got the information that I have to use my glasses, to read the cards. And I just want to clear and center myself. So let's do that. I'm just clearing. I have my crystal ball. It's small, but it's mighty. And I have my mirror, my black mirror. It took me a long time to be able to do it, and I'm feeling one more. Thank you, guides. Whew. So, during my meditation before I started, my guides and we're talking about how a lot of people have been in the collective have been on your journey. You've decided to change belief systems, like you're not waiting for the shoe to drop. What's the other thing? There's these belief systems like, if life is a bowl of cherries, what am I doing in the pits? Things have been going good, so I'm just waiting for the shoe to drop. Nothing ever good happens to me. These things we tell ourselves. These are generational things too. What was the other one? If it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. And the collective is now saying, okay, I want more, but I'm not sure how I can go about doing it. And so I don't want to believe that. I want good things for myself, my children. It's not about getting to the top. It's about my journey. Where do I start? How do I face some fears? Where do I find the people to help me or are on the same similar path? Where do I reach out to? And so my guides have been wanting me to talk more about this because this has been the journey for many people, including myself. I've been doing this journey for a long time. And it's like climbing a hill. Some people walk it. Some people ride a bike and have to get off and walk it because we start off all gun-ho and we know what we want. But then life has, a way of testing us. And you really want this? Okay, well, you're going to have to do 60 hours a week, 40 in your job that pays your bills, and 20 in what you really want to do that feeds your soul. Or it's like, okay, maybe I need to go back to school just to change up a little bit of what I'm already doing to be more in a healing mode of what I'm already doing. Or how do I add a healing mode to that? So that's what started my journey. I'm a hairdresser for, I hate to say it, 40 years. Licensed at the age of 19, right out of school. In hairdressing school, I graduated with 2 diplomas. I went to the tech. And I was thriving for years in that. And then I had children and my life changed, and I was married and my husband died and I became a widow. And I started facing like, okay, what is out there, with the same type of thinking, it's hard. I don't know if I can do it alone. There's not enough money. I'm tired of scraping by, and it's hard to do it without a support group. And so I'm here to tell you, you're not alone. And so what I did is I started going to classes. And I traveled for it because my hair business was okay, and I was okay from my husband after he passed. I had survivor's benefits and he paid in for a long time, so my children were covered and I was covered and I was working, so it was okay. And they didn't have to go to school on Mondays, but I put them in anyhow. And that was my day to start studying and finding out what I wanted and me time. And during finding some time, I decided, I really like the spiritual aspect. And I started out as a spirit, finding my way. I joined so many churches where I live, and I never fit in anywhere because honestly, it was, for me, it got me to the next level. I would join a church and then realize, people are so struggling too, and I just didn't want to be around other struggling people. I wanted to be around people that have already done what I've done. And because water seeks its own level, I had to do the work so I could find the next level up. So the journey of the collective now, for most of us, since we're moving into a higher consciousness, we're being forced to look at some things. Even if it's art and you've wanted to do art, but it doesn't pay the bills and you can't find the time, you're going to be forced to find the time, find your creativity, and find your healing through it too. So you can teach it to your families, friends, children, maybe have a paint night at your own house and just have free form painting or art, abstract painting. It's just a way to release. And, some people do yoga, breath work. They go to places like that. It's wonderful. So that's what the collective has been asking. And that don't quit. Don't quit while you're on your journey of climbing your hill, your mountain. You'll get glimpses of like, you're almost there. And I want you to know we never get there. We get to these great plateaus and then we're called for more. Right? That's the journey of self-growth. So I was asked to do these are the Archangel's oracles, and I'm just going to pull one. And this is Jophiel. Trust the unfolding. Trust the unfolding. There is no wrong path, only choices that take you closer to or further from love, right? Finding ourselves. So this is really wonderful. I don't have a little place to hold it, but I'll put it up here and we'll put it on top of that. And then the Faces of Oshan Oracle. I really like this. She's deep. And of course, Jophiel, if you're having issues with trusting the unfolding, just ask for Archangel Jophiel. She is one of the higher archangels, and you want help, she'll take you there. And it usually is through the heart. Most of our healing is always through the heart. of either self-expression, self-love, forgiveness, finding our path even through our hurts. Maybe we can't forgive someone, but we can say a prayer for them. I remember I had an ex, I was asked to say a prayer for them, and I was asked to say a prayer that they get everything they want. And honestly, I just prayed he was sober when the bus hit him, because he was a lush. And so I started out there. I'm not perfect. Now, honestly, I totally hope he gets everything I want, because you want to know something? What I want takes a lot of determination, takes a lot of love, and it takes a lot of self-esteem and friendship and being humble and letting people see you raw, which is scary. Today he's good. We're all right. So this is Ocean of Divine Wrath. Ooh, anger, resentment, and vengeance. This is what I was just talking about. Can you believe it? About forgiveness and praying and letting that go. She is, oh. If you have a resentment, you can't let go because you're right and that person's wrong. Pray to Ocean of Divine Wrath. Give it to her to handle. Let it go. You can give it to her, you can give it to God. But let it go, because the wrath eats you up. It eats you inside slowly, slowly, slowly. That I know for sure. All right, let's get into the tarot. This is the Mindscapes Tarot. I just got these. Can you believe it? They've been out a little while, but I just got them. So, this is for the collective. And it's quite specific. It's for the people who want to move forward in their lives. Some people are happy right where they're at. Sorry, that's too many. But the ones that are ready for a change and just can't get out of their own way, wish they could. We're going to work on trust the unfolding and let the anger and resentment and vengeance go to Ocean of Divine Wrath and Archangel Jophiel. So you might actually, with the unfolding of what you want and things that have kept you back because of abuse, neglect, whatever has happened to you, let that wrath go, because that might be part of your unfolding. So we got the Ace of Stones. And then we have the Judgment. Six of Spires. Queen of Branches. And the Lovers. Just going to shuffle a little bit more. The Ace of Stones is telling me that along next to the Judgment card is that some of you are going to be given a new beginning. And that this new beginning, don't judge it. And also, you were judged for the past around how you spent your money or what you did with your money if you kept it and were a miser. But you're going to be given a new chance, because the Six of Swords is saying you're going on a journey and you are leaving that behind you. And this journey is going to be about letting go of these judgments and the past and going for this new unfolding into your life. And you may not sure where it's going, but you're not alone. If you look, there's bridges and, you know, all these things you're walking through, but you're on it's a path, it's a clear path to the other side. It's just may take a little longer for each and every one of us, because I mean, gosh, how long did it take us to get to where we are? And the Queen of Branches, I believe, is you, whether you're man or female, male or female, which is you have power and strength, and you have ingenuity, and you have this connection to your world. It doesn't mean this big, giant, vast universe we live in, but your world. You can actually help people. Even if it's a neighbor, giving them a ride. I mean, you're in a position where you're strong inside. And if you're not, you're in this position, you're on your journey. But you will be in this position. And maybe that's in the middle of the hill where you need to rest because you're tired. But you're there, you found it. You've gotten through this journey. And the Lovers card is what's here. And the Lovers is about finding your balance within our male and female side. But also going through this journey, you may find love. But if it's about self-discovery and letting resentments go so you can let love in and not be always in a fight mode, always thinking somebody's out to get you or against you, it's about letting that anger and resentment and belief system go and trust the unfolding with Archangel Jophiel. The Four of Stones is next. The Seven of Stones. The Hermit. And the Great Works. Get that. That's the World card. Okay, so the Four of Stones is under Judgment and the Ace of Stones. That means you had some financial issues and you can still get miserly with your things. And that's okay. It's just a fear. Like you're not going to get it. You're not going to have enough. And that's a belief system we might have to let go of too, that there just won't be enough. But there's been judgment done to it and you're getting a new beginning. But on your path, on your climbing your mountain to reach your hopes and dreams, you know, you might get fearful and pull back and hold on to what little you do have. That's okay, because that's just a reminder of where we are. And especially if you recognize it, you've grown. And the Seven of Stones is also that you're planting. You've done some work. Your path is clear. It's the Seven of Pentacles. It's under the Judgment, and it's also under your journey of leaving some of that belief system and fears and stuff behind you. And the Hermit is maybe you did have to take a break halfway through your journey or halfway through your week or halfway through your month, and just go within, read a good spiritual book, something that brings you back to self, where you forgot about, taking care of self. Sometimes our belief systems are, we are not good enough, and we give and give and give and give and give until we're drained. So, remember to go inward, feed your soul, feed your mind, feed your heart. And then when you come out, you're carrying your light to bring to whoever. And underneath of that is your queen. So you're just remembering back to who you are again. After going through this journey, going up your hill, leaving crap behind, but you're in the unknown, not sure where you're going, what you want, and you're going to find out as you go along. And at the end, do you not get the world, right? And it's under the Lovers, and it's under the Queen, and it's next to the Hermit. And so this is your journey. And the world is like, if you have something good happening right now, accept it, embrace it, talk about it, know that you are worthy of it, that you are so worthy of it. And that life is a box of chocolates, right? Yeah, although I know which ones I'm getting, because I always look at where they are. Sometimes I don't look at where I am and I get something I don't like. And the thing about that is, you don't have to accept what you don't like. You spit it out, you move on, and then you let it go, right? Live and learn. And I'm going to pull, let me just shuffle. I'm going to finish my clarification on the last row, and then I'm going to pull some more cards through the Psychic Tarot, just to ask some questions about each one to see if there's anything underlying and more specific. Okay, so these popped out and there's way too many. All right, let's just see. I will cut them. I usually don't get popper outers. I'm usually the one that has to cut. So it's just the way my guides are with me. It's me, I'm a bit of a controller. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I trust that one. The Nine of Spires. The Nine of Stones. Oh my God, and the 10 of Spires. All right, so a Chariot. So underneath being a little bit miserly or afraid that something's going to be taken from you, that you're not going to be able to get through, if it, financially, or most of the time when it the Pentacles has to do with money. So, if you're okay, but if something comes up, you're going to be like fearful that you're not going to be able to, have a car issue come up or something. Over that is the Nine of Spires, which is mental anguish and worry. And it's asking you to let that fear go and know that you're on your path. It's unfolding. It's okay to save money for that, so you don't have to worry. But don't let that worry take over, because then you're not allowing good into your life. You're allowing this worry of lack, of not having enough. And when you focus on lack and not having enough, that's what you're going to get more of. So you save and you live, and you know that it's coming. And that's all. Don't feed into it. Because the Nine of Spires is the Nine of Swords, and it's like, okay? And we don't want to do that. Next to that is the Nine of Pentacles, which is, if you don't focus on lack, the Nine of Pentacles is like your hard work has paid off. That's what's coming to you if you don't let your fears take over. It's abundance. It's your due diligence. It's your belief system. You started saying, nope, cancel. If you have something you thought of that you wish you didn't think of, you know what you say? Cancel. It tells your brain you can't think of that anymore. I don't care how many times you have to say cancel to yourself or out loud. You cancel that thought, and it's so easy. If you go, oh my God, I do have what I need, but what if you go cancel that. I have more than enough today, because all we are promised is 24 hours. We can plan for our future. That's save a little, but not fearful and miserly. Because once you give up that thought, the 9 of Pentacles is here, which is all your dreams. You know, it's like coming through. It's wonderful. It's abundance. And then next to that, which is next to the Hermit and Great Works, it's you letting go and finishing up a cycle. It's the 10 of Swords, of people backstabbing you. Just, you're going to let it go. You're going to give the wrath over to Ocean of Divine Wrath, your anger and resentment. And you're going to say, I can't hold on to this anymore. I have to let it go. And I'm going to pray to Jophiel. I'm trusting the unfolding, because you're going to get what you want. You know, whatever form that comes in, wherever you're at that time. Because, you know, water seeks its own level. That's all I'm going to tell you. All right, so 2 more. We got the 9 of Tides. Wow, 999. That's a good number for this read, just so you know. The 9 of Tides is the 9 of Cups, which is, you know, you're sailing off into your sunset. Do you see that? Calm waters. Yeah, you have the 4 of Spires, and it's just saying under the 10 of Spires, and next to your dreams coming true, to let that mental memory, if you can, go of the 10, because it looks good for you. It looks really good. And the Chariot is underlying it. I'll just pull one more to finish my spread for you. One more for the spread. La, 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 la. Sorry, I'm working on my throat chakra. So, one way to open up your throat chakra is sing. And the 5 of Spires is at the end. It's no more lack, no more lack, no more alone, left out. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. And underneath is the 2 of Spires. And it's saying, if you fall back into an old pattern, to remember to say cancel, 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 cancel. So I am going to just quickly pull a few cards. I'm not going to do a ton of the from the Psychic Tarot. These are my little ones for clarification. I'm going to clarify. I actually want to clarify the 5 of Spires. Clarifying the 5 of Spires. Okay. Okay, yeah, and this is the 5, again, of mentalness, of swords. And it came up to clarifying the 5 of Spires. Can I get another clarification, please? You are not left out. Don't believe that lie. It's a lie. You're used to lack and struggle. Let it go. Let that belief system go. Yeah. Because see, right at 9, you've got the 9 of Wands, and right underneath it, the 9 of Pentacles, you have the 9 of Pentacles here, of wishes. It's your fulfillment. It's heartfelt. It's growth. It's finances. There's the treasure. So once you let this go, you have it. And I believe this is pretty self-explanatory, so Yeah, and underneath it is rejoice and celebration. Okay? I am going to pull the Sisterhood of the Seers Oracle. I like this. This is a new one too. And this is just going to close out our reading. I am having a Reiki 1 certification class here tomorrow. I have to go pick up my books for everyone. I'm so excited about that. I've done them before, but I hadn't done it in a while. And it's time. So, and certificates, books and certificates. Sisterhood of the Seers Oracle by Athena Laz, L-A-Z. Sisterhood, brotherhood. I just love that. My guides are just saying there's nothing to worry about. Follow your truth. At least let one old belief go. The Seer of Stories. Oh my God, the stories that we tell ourselves. Ancestors, cause and effect patterns. Can we not make this stuff up about what we were just doing and talking about? You know, patterns, belief systems. So that's what to work on for the month of June. I will probably pop back in and do some more, but I'm not going to guarantee it because life is life. And I would also like to do more and be more, but I have to make a living too. And I do hair, and then this is my love, and it brings in extra money too. So I want to thank you all so much for being so supportive for me and watching me, and I love you.